That start. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, hurt my back. But anyway, welcome to the More Than You Can Handle podcast.
More Than You Can Handle podcast.
I'm the one and only JT, the comedian, also known as one of the Mel Exotic Entertainer, Mr. Strip to Steal Your Motherfucking Girl. I might pee on her feet. We're getting it popping.
This is Swanee 2 times. This is More Than You Can Handle podcast. This is going to be our shortest episode yet. That's right, 2 pumps and a squeeze.
I'm not squeezing
for
shit.
y'all.
I'm a cut. Let me fix it. Fix this. My bad. Look at that ass. As I walk away. RC Pro, you gonna throw your jab? What's up?
I guess. What up, bro? You don't know now, you know it's your boy RC, aka Fellation Me Now. I'll thank you later.
I'm gonna pee in her mouth. Kiss your boyfriend when you get home. But we are here. We're gonna do a short episode today. 22 times did his thing hosting for the showcase at the Ladder 15 tonight. I want to say I hope everybody had a happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Mr. I don't pull out, but I squirt in your mouth 22 times.
Wow.
He don't have no kids that were born, but a lot probably have been swallowed. Granddaddy,
His nickname is
RC Pro Tad, he became a father in his 30s, like I did too. So we wanted to start over because we stupid.
That's right. Where have you been?
Pretty much. My 9-year-old is almost my height, so it's his 6-year-old. It's bullshit.
Oh, what happened? It was unexpected.
You unexpectedly didn't pull out?
No, I had no choice in the matter.
You had a choice.
No, I didn't.
Her pussy
She
was
took
that good?
Yeah, she took it.
Okay,
She was
I'm
like-
on my business.
She took it.
She took it.
Mind my business. Squirting me. Your dick was a water gun that day.
I remember the day it happened.
So
It's magic.
So you guys want to talk? So tonight we had our Ladder 15's comedy showcase. I'm one of the hosts of said showcase. Like I said, my name is 22 times. The other host is John Phillips, a legend in the Philly comedy scene. But let's talk about starting your own room. Let's talk about starting your own room and how hard it is. Tonight, the crowd was sparse, but the laughs were abundant.
yes.
And I just want to say to anybody who starts a room, do not get discouraged early on because Rome was not built in a day.
Exactly.
And it
It
takes
wasn't
time.
built in a day, but the niggas was gay. Shout out to Pride Month. It's June.
Why they built it so fast? You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
so.
It was just hand to hand.
The asses was moving fast, wasn't it?
They didn't go far from each other. They didn't go far from each other. You know what I'm saying?
They did not.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have to go out into the world and find something. It was right next to them.
But anyway, how was your daddy day with your family?
Oh man, it was fantastic, man. Spent time with my father and my grandfather. And we made steaks, potato, asparagus.
Y'all was acting like men.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
like men. We had
Asparagus though?
Asparagus.
Your pee strong as shit today, ain't it?
Nah, that's clean,
What the
bro.
fuck kind of asparagus you have? He had diet asparagus.
Nah, brother.
Right.
I drink
First of all-
I drink a lot of water.
So do I, and a lot of liquor. But asparagus, no matter what, smells like ammonia. All right.
I got things covering it up.
RC, how was your daddy day?
It was cool. I mean, I got an unexpected but very welcome Happy Father's Day from Ryan's mom. It was expected from her, but her daughter sent me a Happy Father's Day. I was like, wow, that was dope.
Let's clap that up. Yeah, let's clap that up. Let me think. The mothers of my children, none of the kids sent me Happy Father's Day, even though one of them could be mine. But
Oh, wow.
in all pettiness.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's right. But no, my Father's Day was no family. My son came out talking his sugar honey iced tea as usual. My dad came out. I don't ever want to see this Negro play basketball again. So my son yapping away about playing basketball like he could beat me. Okay. My son I'm 5'7". Okay. My son is he's almost 5'9" now. He is with the hair. And I'm the first grandchild for my generation, for my grandmother, for my mother's child, and the last grandchild. He's a boy too. He's about 5'11".
So question. So no ACLs. You still
No, I'm good. All four corners is beat. All four corners beat.
All right.
So I beat both of them in the game of Rough House, right? I left, beat both of them in the game of Rough House. First of all, the problem was my pop ran up in there. My man shoot the ball like this.
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, Dad, I think my dad needed to leave. He embarrassing me.
Coordination.
Okay, my dad needed to leave. He did. Okay, my dad can play football. He can play baseball, which is why I'm great at those two sports. That little light-skinned Negro cannot play basketball. My dad's 5'3". He's 96 pounds. He lost weight. He was 107 about 2 years ago, but the crack got him at 97 pounds right now, or 98. So, yeah, I told my dad, pick up your Newports and your Old English 800 and get the fuck off this court. All right? Yeah, he made me look bad. I ain't like that. But I beat my son. I don't know how y'all going to do as old as you are when you have kids. Yeah,
I already know.
Your son going to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah,
in about 10 years.
If I reach a certain age where I think I can't beat my future son, I'm just
not gonna play him.
No, I'm just going to adopt, and then I'm going to beat that son, so he has a record of.
Man,
yeah, exactly.
You gonna rig again?
Exactly. So because obviously false kids don't have father figures.
So I mean, I had all my kids together. I had all my kids except my middle daughter because she's still in Texas for her training because she did join the military. But my other 3 kids were there. You know what I mean? We had fun. We took pictures as usual. But all my kids already know each other. You get what I'm saying? They all know each other. So
you got one up on that kid.
I do. I got the 4 for 4. They all know each other. And I ain't got lupus. My cousin do that. I do got a cousin. He do got the lupus. That nigga got like 12 kids.
He got the loop.
He do. He got the lupus. Yeah. I'm still in the Luke era of whatever music he had. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, I know some Luke dances for the Luke Freak Show. So
I mean, it was a beautiful thing to see my father and grandfather together. 2 men that are integral in the raising of what you see in front of you, the Plush King. I would not be this soft or this hard without them. And I would not say pause because the people know that no.
Why would you say pause? It's relax. You can't stop it.
Yeah, soft and hard. I'm saying
soft and hard.
What I mean by that, for the people that don't know, I wouldn't be as emotionally stable and as mentally tough if I didn't have these men in my life.
Percy, what you got to say about that?
I didn't call my father.
Damn. Yeah, cool. He was in the hospital. You was there, and they fucked up your surgery. They didn't know you wasn't a regular size human.
And all them years before that.
I'm gonna mind my business. I'm on my business. Okay.
No, because it was
it's payback. Sound like payback.
No, it's not even so much payback. It was something that was said a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
That didn't sit well with me. And it's like, you're not just going to say something to my mom in the nature of what you did and think like, normally I would have been just on the strength of, like, yeah, you're the reason I'm here. But at the same time,
you didn't pull out.
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
But it was like, sir, you got a lot of shit that still hasn't been aired out.
Okay.
And then so it was like, you know what? I could have called him. I didn't. I did remember to wish my older brother and my younger brother happy Father's Day.
Okay.
Just the same message I sent to you. I sent my older brother happy.
Bruce sent me a message too.
Don't pull.
Don't pull out day. Yeah.
Happy no pull out day.
I was like, nigga, you ain't pull out. She just swallowed. I wanted to send that message back to Swanee, but I did not.
Yeah, no. I just send my brothers, 2 men that I know are solid men, good fathers. I send them a happy Father's Day.
I don't know because my daughter's not coming back to a comedy show ever again. That oldest one, yeah, she's not. Now my middle daughter is already testing me about coming to a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like she sends me stuff like that. I figured you would think it was funny. I was like, there's pride. I'm gonna tear you down.
Because your daughter probably in some way or form had this idea of you, and then to see you out there, it was like, oh hell no.
If y'all don't know, I don't cuss around my children. I don't even cuss around my mom. I just started cussing around my dad probably like 4 years ago.
Why these women keep on calling you Joey?
That was like around like one of my birthdays in my 20s. Like I just decided I was like, you know what? That rule about not cussing in front of your parents is out the window as far as my dad.
So maybe the dad part. Like,
you know what it was? It was the day that my dad he was dealing with his new girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend at the time.
This is the day you call him when he was typing some cheeks.
And he was supposed to. I was coming over to pick something up.
Okay.
And Mom had drove me over to this spot. And I was like, you know what? I see you busy. I'm going to leave. And he's like, no, hold up. I just want to say what's up to your mom. Let me get dressed. Because he came to the door with the Hugh Hefner robe on. And then all I hear is her calling him. I hear her calling him from the other room. He just looks at me. He's like, I can't help it. I'm pussy with it. And I was like, okay. So on that note, I said, you will not get the same respect as. And after that, I
small shameless plug. Do I need to hit up Snacky Blackwell so you can learn how to use a whip?
No,
you sure?
Snacky Blackwell.
Yeah, I mean, runs a basketball.
Yeah.
She works a whip well out in the green room. You seen it? Okay.
Yeah, I went on her page and was like, oh,
I sent the link. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, about to say, I was like, oh my.
No, so with my dad being half the size of me, minus about 5%. How can I explain this? Me and my dad cool. I only started cussing around my dad like 4 years ago. He hates the fact that like my nigga right here, my dad hates that. Like first of all, you're light skinned. That's why I think he don't like the term my nigga because he's so white. He is. My dad's like he is like half black.
What they got to do with the term?
Because he hates the term. He does. I don't like being called a nigga. I don't because I don't think I'm a nigga. I'm just an American that signed the contract to fight for a country that I grew up in. That's how I see it, to be honest. I don't like nigger in the ignorance of term. You can say it as a term of endearment. Yes. Term of endearment is fine. Anything you say as a term of endearment, I'm okay with. And to get on that point of the N-word, how do y'all feel about un-American, African-American black comedians saying N-words, quote-unquote, the caucus people, or an Arabian person? No? It's enough for you?
No,
for you?
Ever.
I've never really thought about it outside of, I don't know.
I figured I'd ask this today.
Only because I've heard someone call one of the Indian folk call him a sand nigger. And I was like, wow.
That's just not great. That's just lazy. That's lazy.
Racist as shit.
It's racist, but it's also hella lazy.
It's lazy. Is it funny?
Nah.
My question is it funny? So
no, because all right, so
I think it's funny if they use it
like in
a comedic like it.
Like when I heard it in Casino, I was just like, oh
wow,
that's a lot.
That's a 10-hour movie.
It is, but it's so I had to check this one girl because she tried to check me. She was like, well, there's no Middle East. You have to say specific countries in that region. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, since we talking about it and how you feel, let's talk about how I feel. I feel as though that, because I would hear non-black people, I used to work at Temple Podiatric Center, and I would hear non-black people say the word nigger. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable with non-black people saying nigger. And she very nice said to me, she said, well, I grew up in such and such. Now, mind you, the way she said the word nigger indicated that you shouldn't say the word nigga. She said, nigga. I was like, yeah, see, you guys.
She didn't put the ER on it.
Nah, she didn't, but it wasn't it was hesitation because you knew you was wrong. So even though you grew up in a black neighborhood and those black people gave you the pass to let you say it because you grew up around them. Now, mind you, the only reason they gave you the pass is because they were tired of tippy-toeing around your ass and saying the words. I'm like, yo, you could just say it, it's fine. But my thing is, you're not around them people. You're around new black people now. Just like, for example,
new niggas.
Yeah, new niggas. You're around new niggas now. So my thing is, just like when you go up to different when you go up to different women, all those women are different. So
can you call them all bitches?
No, because they don't all act that way.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be wrong. That's a singular characterization of one person, not of a multitude, not of a gender.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything for you, Arson?
I would never use the word bitches. That's disrespectful.
We talking about
to hoes.
niggas. We're not talking about niggas.
Oh,
He said disrespectful to hoes. All right, okay. Whatever bug is flying the fuck around is fucking us up right now.
But no, as far as the whole thing, because I was in one situation where I used to work for Hollywood Video, and my manager, her son was down there, and I guess because they grew up in parts of Philly, and it was like, he was like, I forgot what song he was rapping, but nigga was in the lyrics.
Okay.
And it was just like, he was just too comfortable with it, and I just gave him this look like, motherfucker, I will reach down your throat.
Shut him down, I'll punch you in the eye.
Not even that, like, I was going to snatch his soul out of his chest.
That just don't sound right, saying you'll snatch your soul out.
His chest.
Okay.
Bare hand.
Okay.
Like, you would see what
you criminal the ball?
Y'all took it somewhere.
You see it? Uh-huh. Bang bang, that's what we doing? So we don't even.
I don't know.
You said fat. I'm like, this way is better.
I don't know. This way, because it's a heart. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know what he was. This is hard. I don't know what he was talking about. I knew what you were going about.
If they put my hands on my balls, I don't want this. I want this.
See, that's the thing. We weren't even going there.
We're going hard.
Just checking.
That's what I'm saying.
See, male comedians are dick jokes. I mean,
I have a lot of dick jokes. I've seen a lot of
you
dick.
over here giving spirit
Wasn't
fingers.
just my own. Put those spirits in these nuts. Rise, this penis, dick cemetery.
But it's I think it's a thing of just like you wouldn't want to be called whatever weird ass native colloquialism that is used against your people.
And that's the thing. I don't think there's one that offends the Caucasian gender.
The Caucasus gender, it is. So,
like, I don't think they're offended by cracker or honky.
No.
Okay, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, so this is my take on
You got called a racist.
You got called a racist.
Now here's the thing.
So wait,
they react more to being called a racist.
Right. So my thing is this: as a person of melanated skin, we can do the honky voices, the Karen. Oh my goodness, your chicken salad is not seasoned. I don't know if they make chicken salad or not. Potato salad or raisins, whatever. Because I don't know that stuff in mayonnaise. I don't eat mayonnaise. Okay. If they make a fried chicken joke, a joke about salad, a joke about seasoning food, a joke about greens, everybody's in uproar. Right or wrong?
Depends on the joke.
No. If they make a joke about it.
No. It depends.
If the joke is funny, people still go in uproar. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
I've seen them go in uproar, but then it also depends on the comedian.
So it shouldn't matter who the comedian is if it's funny. Now, I say that because we can joke as far as melanated people about any and everybody, every culture, every race, because we are the most copied race and culture. But why do we get so offended if people make jokes about us? Like, if you make a joke and you say nigga, I'm cool with that. If it's funny. I'm okay with it. No,
remember, like you were saying.
Let me finish it. Now, if they use nigger, that sounds a little racial. If you put the ER, the hard R in. Yeah, but I'm okay with something that's funny.
So intent, I think, is the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a thing of, I know for me specifically is knowing whether it's in jest, like, okay, we're ribbing each other and that's different, or you're being sarcastic and you believe the shit you saying.
So if it's like you make a joke about not seasoning food, he's like, oh my God, Bruce, I'm gonna give you this unseasoned potato salad with the raisins and walnuts. Ha ha ha, nigga, it's gonna taste good.
You're
not gonna like it like that.
So a perfect example of probably like a negative black stereotype that so I was at one of my jobs a little while ago, and I was leaving a Christmas party, and a bunch of the white guys outside, they all got beers and stuff, and it was like, yo, I said, oh, what's up? And we started talking, and the next question to come out their mouth is, are you holding?
Peace.
Yo.
So, mind you, for the people that don't know what that is, basically when anybody asks you holding, they're asking about drugs. So, but it was just a thing of, it was in the night. I just tried to take a white woman down a peg about calling Kobe Bryant a rapist, and I was like, allegedly. And she kept on calling him a rapist. I was like, allegedly. I was like, yeah. So I was like, him and 23 other guys randomly throughout that night, obviously were raping her. So
Yeah, it was 23 that night.
It was like it was a lot.
It was a lot.
I was just like,
So-
damn, who did you have
So-
sex with?
The only problem with that is
The
nowadays. No, not just that. Nowadays it'll be, oh my god, why are you judging her? Why are you shaming her for having 23 guys? Which is like, honestly, those 23 guys were in like 72 hours.
But
that's still a lot.
but that's a lot. Which is crazy. I was just
like,
like, damn, you get around like that.
So my question is, y'all as men, would y'all be okay with having 23 women in 72 hours?
no.
That's a lot, bro.
That's both of you niggas, because I'm okay with it.
I'm sorry.
That's you, man. I'm cool.
23 women? You wouldn't take 23?
I'm sorry, love machine. I'm sorry,
Love
love machine.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, I'm sorry, love machine. Damn.
So with that being said, let's talk about that then. What's the most amount of women you would sleep with in a day? In 24 hours.
So
We get to you. Let's go on. So
I'd say probably 3, maybe 4.
3, maybe 4? Are they all separate, or is it like you and all 4 women together?
I mean,
Or a threesome and 2 separates? What you doing? How you breaking it down?
That's a good question. I might do maybe that 3 and 2 separates might work. That might be the best.
Okay.
And then I could time frame wise, time to recover.
Okay.
Put it
20, let's go. How you gonna do them? Give us your number. How many you can do?
So 2.
We gonna handle this.
That's it?
And I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm a child of God, and I'll be out here slinging it. The way obviously slinging it the way obviously. Yep.
Slutting, slinging. Thank you.
The way my counterparts have. So I would
like you do a
prefer
shout
a nice
I do.
a nice pace, and also I don't want to become the animal that I know I could be.
Is that a puma or a lion? What you doing? What kind of animal?
More beasts.
A platypus?
Okay. Goddamn woolly mammoth. All right. Goddamn.
They extinct, nigga. What you mean?
But they ruled the world at one point.
That's fucking wild. Have you not seen the saber-tooth tiger niggas? Like, them niggas needed braces.
And
And they fucked with the woolly mammoths.
they sat on them. They sat on them. It's fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm a lot of man in love, but I'm trying to tell people is that I don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I think 2 is a justified amount. I get to
24 hours?
I get to give them a lot of time in 24 hours. That's a lot of time.
No
That's a lot of
threesome?
positions, huh? That ain't no threesome, man.
It is 4 different positions. From the back,
Right.
left side, right side, missionary.
Okay.
That's it.
But the way you do them.
I mean, I want to come fast. I don't want to last. Bars.
But sometimes you have no choice in the matter. So it's sometimes you have no choice in the matter. Sometimes it just happens. So
You got a bus, so it's no fuss.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
This dude.
that's the goal. That's the goal. So in closing, happy Father's Day. Appreciate you, Dad.
Wait, time out. You said in closing. Wait a minute. Tell me minutes we got left.
Yeah.
We got about
5 minutes.
8 minutes left.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
We got 5 minutes.
We got 8. We got to be extra. We got to be
This is
extra.
8 minutes. I was like, all right, shit, damn. Just 2, brother. I feel like I can do a lot with 2. I feel like that's what I can handle right now in my life. Now, if I was out here slinging
In these streets.
I was slinging it and banging it. I might go 6, 7. I might go 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my story. Take my hat off. I'm gonna talk about this. This is my story. At a tender age of my 20s.
True Hollywood story.
Motherfucker, stop with the bullshit tears, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it right now. At the tender age of my 20s. Within a 24-hour period,
I think glory tears.
put my
You see
penis
the gory
in.
tears, the gory tears.
Why y'all judging me? These some niggas next to me. I put my penis in 7 different women in 24 hours. I am ashamed. I should not have done that. Those were whorish activities of my 20s.
You didn't care.
I feel like I feel like when this nigga cry, he be bragging, and I
just
like
want to
I
say,
just look at it as fucking random fake ass tears.
these niggas is snitching on me because I really crying. These tears
This
is
nigga,
real.
this nigga got them Hollywood tears.
They're not Hollywood. They're not paying me yet. So stop so they can pay me first. But when I go to Jamaica, 4 days before Hito, today is 6/18. 17. 4 days for Hito.
What about a burrito?
I mean, whatever. She gonna eat this burrito. All I said was,
I love jerk chicken.
I'm gonna be so innocent at my trip to Jamaica that I'm not going to the news side at 1 a.m. because my bedtime is 8:38 a.m. while I'm in Jamaica listening to the sounds on the outside. I just want y'all to know, people here, more than you can handle does not condone horror activities while we're out on our trips.
100%.
We do not condone this. Because
if you allowed to have horror activities, go ahead, have fun.
If you can
Just
do
be
it,
safe
not
about
me. Not me.
That's your business. I'm talking about for them.
Condoms is cheaper at Walmart than Amazon. I just let y'all know. Yes, it is.
You can tell it's been a while since I used
The new skin. Happy Father's Day, this nigga.
Like, for real?
So look, we want to thank y'all for joining the More Than You Can Handle podcast for our After Father's Day show. I whooped my son's ass and my cousin. I'm the first grandchild. My cousin was the last. We whooped my son's ass. He was last. But we gonna get out of here. I want to give a shout out to our headliner 22 times for hosting tonight's showcase. Open Mic Slash. Yes, he did his thing.
I ain't slept in a day and a half, and I'm still fucking.
That nigga got 2 jobs like he's Jamaican. But go ahead and talk to him, Tony. Let's go.
All right, it's your man, 22 times, the Sleepless Wonder. I want y'all to know that I believe in this shit, and I'm gonna give you my all. Now that all might be 2 pumps and a squeeze, because everything I got, goddamn it. All right, so I want y'all to remember that me and myself will pull out.
I don't. I'm not a couch. He don't have nothing to say. He can flip you upside down and turn you around. It still ain't working.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I do it
Every time. It's like, that's why I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just start going first. You don't know now, you know. It's your boy RC, aka Mr. Girthy. Yeah, I'm not going no more with this.
You done? Are you done? You finished or are you done?
I'm not earthy, just girthy.
Alright. So since he done,
We want to thank Ladder 15 for having us.
yes, thank you, Ladder 15, for having us.
Almost done.
This is our spot. We're gonna take pictures when we get done, but a couple things I want to say before we get out of here. Our next More Than You Can Handle with the King Showcase is coming up. We've got our headliner, John Phillips. He's also the co-host of the Monday Night Open Mics / Showcase with the one and only 22 times. I'll be here in spirit and maybe on phone next week because I'll be in Jamaica and Hito. But we out. Follow me, JC Comedian, aka one of the Mel Exotic Entertainer. Let's trips to your girl. Make a laugh.